Welcome into Hodges Fieldhouse. Just about ready to get this women's basketball game underway between the Iowa Central Tritons and the Buena Vista Beavers. Welcome, everybody. I'm Randy Nielsen.
And I'm Mariko Holland.
All right, so another game for the Tritons tonight. A little bit of a lead up to the end of the weekend with the Great Western Shootout. Big deal for Iowa Central.
That should be a great tournament for them coming up. This is going to be a nice little game coming up for them. As they came off their last home game, they won 84-62 against Graceland University JV. So this should be very interesting.
All right, it's time to introduce the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for the Buena Vista Beavers, number 15, Micah Barnes. Number 31, Danny Betcher. Number 41, Christina Schauer. Number 43, Nicole Lang. And number 45, Kiara Sporer. Next for the Tritons, starting for Iowa Central tonight, number 10, Justice Crooks. Number 12, Kira Ward. Number 14, Shariah Smith. Number 20, Sierra Smith. And finally, number 50, Tierra Itula. So a little bit of a different starting lineup for Iowa Central tonight.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see how they work out. With Sierra and Shariah Smith both in the game at the same time, especially starting, I feel like they should be coming out very fast-paced.
Now, obviously, that with the speed advantage that they're going to gain, perhaps, you don't know how quick some of Buena Vista's players are. They're going to lose on the height side because they have Sierra and Shariah Smith. They are both 5'1". Everyone who's starting for Buena Vista tonight is 5'7" or taller. So they're going to lose a little bit on that height advantage.
Well, they're just going to have to make up for it in effort in that case. I feel like they're going to press up really early in this game, take advantage of them having a lot of speed, and then frustrate a lot of the ball handlers throughout the game.
All right, Iowa Central wins the tip. Here's Justice Crooks over to Sierra Smith.
Looks like Buena Vista is going to start out in a 2-3 to start out the game.
Shot by Itula is no good. Here comes Buena Vista. Here's Sporer, guarded by Crooks. Three-pointer is no good. That was Micah Barnes. Here come the Tritons.
And they're looking to push the ball early, as you can see here. Get early into the shot clock. They can get into the set so that they'll let Buena Vista set up into their defense.
Inside to Ward. Pull-up jumper, no good. Here's Sporer. Over to Barnes. Inside. Kick back out. Three-pointer is over the backboard. They're going to call that Iowa Central ball. That was Danny Betcher on the shot there for the Beavers. Took a little bit of a high bounce, ended up bouncing over the backboard. That'll be
just a little bit of unlucky bounce. You didn't have the shooter's touch there. So that one ended up just going straight out.
Here's Sierra Smith inside to Itula. Kick out to Shariah Smith. Driving inside. Layup, no good. Rebound by the Beavers.
It's going to be key for them getting that ball inside the middle of that 2-3 so that they can penetrate the defense and actually open it up so that they can get some shooters on the outside.
Here's Sporer. Kick out to Lane. Three-pointer is good for Nicole Lane. That's the first bucket of the game.
Took a little bit just to get that first bucket to go in, but hopefully both teams can get on a roll after this.
Inside to Itula. Kick out to Shariah Smith. Back over to Sierra Smith. Driving inside. Inside to Itula. Layup no good. Tried to do a little reverse. Just hit the bottom of the rim as Crooks with the stolen pass. Pull-up jumper. In and out. No good. Rebound by Itula.
Itula's working hard on the glass right now. She's already had multiple offensive rebounds this game.
Back inside to Itula. And she traveled.
Yeah, it looks like she just shuffled her feet there. She didn't know exactly where she wanted to go with the ball there. Ended up just putting 2 feet down before she ended up putting the ball down.
Here's Spore for the Beavers. Over to Shower. Now Betcher. That pass is stolen by Crooks, and she is all alone in front of everybody. Layup is in for Justice Crooks, and Iowa Central is on the board.
That was a great jump to the pass there. She was able to predict the next pass coming, and then she was able to jump it. But sometimes the scariest thing is having to make that open layup because you're just afraid you're gonna miss that because it's so wide open.
That shot was just up on the rim forever. Rebound by the Beavers. In and out, no good. Another rebound, but eventually stolen away by Tula. A lot of things happened very quick right there.
Oh, definitely. Definitely a couple offensive rebounds the coach probably wasn't happy about, but then they ended up getting that steal.
That layup from Sierra Smith is short. Here come the Beavers. Don't know if they're going to call that a block or a strip there for Itula. Either way, here come the Tritons. Loose ball ends up with Itula, and she is fouled and will shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, Justice Crooks, she kind of just lost the ball there. It almost ended up being like a little bounce pass in a way to Itula, and then she was able to get an easy layup off of that, just got fouled on it.
First free throw is no good for Itula. Jessica Jackson has checked into the game for the Tritons. She's number 32, replacing Sierra Smith. Second free throw is good for Itula. Ties the game at 3. Here's Sporer. Buena Vista trying to get something going. Jump shot is no good, but a rebound by the Beavers, and Buena Vista will have a fresh shot clock.
Yeah, Karen Ward's got to be able to come to that ball after boxing out right there.
Layup is up and in for Nicole Lane. Makes the score 5-3 in favor of Buena Vista. Itula fires for 3, and that is good. Thierry Tula from downtown. Gives Iowa Central the first lead of the game. Buena Vista looking to answer after 3. I don't think they were quite expecting from Itula there.
Oh yeah, but she's a very capable shooter. She's been shooting 37% from 3 so far from the year, so she's been shooting the ball very well from deep.
3-pointer is no good. They're from Lane. Here comes Shariah Smith over to Itula. Kicks out to Crooks. And Tritons will reset. Here's Crooks. Back out to Smith. Over to Jackson. After the short layup, Kira Ward ends up with the rebound, gets the layup.
Those offensive rebounds have been helping it out greatly so far in this beginning quarter, as they've been having multiple second chance opportunities to get back into this game.
Here's Sporer for the Beavers. Over to Micah Barnes. Got less than 10 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. No good. That was Betcher on the shot. Here come the Tritons. Here's Crooks. Back over to Smith. Bounce pass inside to Ward. Loose ball. And the Beavers are going to eventually end up with it after 4 people went flying onto the floor there.
Yeah, that was quite a scramble for the ball, and Buena Vista had to take a timeout so that they wouldn't end up getting a jump ball. That jump ball would have ended up going in Iowa Central's favor if they ended up getting it.
All right, so Buena Vista calls a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them here with 3:41 remaining here in the first quarter. We'll be right back here on the Triton Nation Network. Welcome back to Hodges Fieldhouse. Iowa Central leads 8-5 over Buena Vista here with 3:41 remaining here in the first quarter. Beavers, though, will have a chance to tie the game on this possession with a good three-point shot.
And they haven't been shy from letting it go from deep so far this game, so it'll be interesting to see how they go throughout the rest of this game, shooting it.
I think that bounced off about 3 different players on its way out of bounds.
Yeah, definitely it did.
So a turnover by the Beavers, going to give Iowa Central a chance to extend their lead. Here's Crooks. Over to Smith.
Looks like Brittany West checked into the game after that timeout.
Speaking of West, three-pointer no good. Rebound by the Beavers. Here's Sporer for the Beavers, setting up the offense. Over to Shower. Inside to Maddie Field, who's checked in for the Beavers. Back out to Shower. Three-pointer is good. They'll tie the game here with just over 2.5 remaining here in the first. Here's Justice Crooks over to Smith. I don't think Kira Ward was ready for that pass.
Yeah, Shariah Smith was definitely trying to thread the needle there. She actually did get it through, but she just wasn't ready for that pass.
All right, Beavers with a chance to take the lead here on this possession. Here's Sporer. Now to Barnes, fires for 3. No good. Rebound by the Beavers. Inside. Draws the foul. They're going to call that foul on Brittany West. And Nicole Lane will step to the free throw line for the Beavers. First free throw is no good for Lang. Sierra Smith will check into the game for Shariah Smith. Second free throw is good for Nicole Lane. That gives Buena Vista the lead 9-8 over the Tritons. Here's Sierra Smith. Over to Crooks. Tried to feed it to Jackson. Pass coming went through her hands and ended up hitting the out-of-bounds line.
Yeah, they're looking like they're trying to feed the short post, the short corner right there, which will end up opening up the rest of the defense eventually.
They had a good look going inside to Maddie Field there, but Jessica Jackson just reached up and just caught enough of that ball to get it out of bounds, preventing what probably would have been an easy layup. Here's Field, and that shot was nowhere close to the basket. That'll be Iowa Central ball.
That looked like more of just a desperation shot. Just wanted to get the ball over her hands.
Looks like Maddie Field reached out her leg. That pass ended up deflecting off her leg out of bounds. It'll still be Iowa Central ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Looks like they're going to call a foul here. It's going to be on Christina Schauer.
The Trojans are really trying to feed the ball into the short corner right there, that low post, short corner area, because that seems to be opening up the defense on this 2-3 that they've been using for the most part.
Fresh shot clock now for the Tritons. Here's Sierra Smith.
Buena Vista has switched to a man defense for now. We'll see if they keep that.
Here's Crooks. Passes out to Smith. Driving inside. Layup is no good. That was a good effort, though.
That was a great drive, but she ended up getting hit. She ended up getting bumped on the finish right there, so that threw her off her layup.
Here's Barnes. Passes it to Field. Field fires for three, and that is good. Beavers lead 12-8. There's just over 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
Beavers have definitely not been shy about shooting it from deep, and they have hit a couple so far this game, so we'll see if they keep firing away.
Crooks driving inside, and that is good.
Nice little hook shot she had there to get right over the defense.
Shot clock is off. Beavers can hold for the last shot they want to. Jackson just swatted that shot right back towards the bench. Here's West. Brittany West with the layup. Iowa Central ties it at 12. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Couple quick baskets there at the very end for Iowa Central. Leads it to being a tie game after one. We'll be right back here on the Triton Nation Network. Welcome back to Hodges Fieldhouse. Second quarter underway here between the Tritons and the Beavers, tied 12-12. Here's Sporer over to Field. A lot of ball movement on the three-point line right now for the Beavers.
Yeah, they've been swinging it around so they can move Bears around without having to sit still.
Nice job there by Brittany West to swat that shot back. Tula is able to recover the loose ball. Inside to Ward. Layup is up and in for Kira Ward.
I like the power dribble she had right there so that she could set herself up for the easy basket.
They're going to get Sporer for the travel there. It's going to be a turnover. Iowa Central is going to have a chance to extend their lead. It's not what you want if you're Buena Vista to have a traveling call before you even make it to your side of the court.
Oh, definitely. But the defense from Shariah Smith has been speeding up these Buena Vista ball handlers, and she's going to keep doing that for the rest of the game.
Pass is a little high there for Terwilliger, who has checked into the game for the first time. Iowa Central will give it right back, and now the Beavers have a chance to tie or take the lead. Barnes over to Field. 10 on the shot clock for the Beavers.
Great defense there from Matula to get on top of that ball.
Shreya Smith setting up the offense. Here's Terwilliger. Over to West, who's wide open. Three-pointer is short. Itula gets the rebound. Over to West. Over to Terwilliger. Inside to Ward. Buena Vista wins the fight for the rebound. Here come the Beavers. Field wide open for three, and that is no good. Looks like they're going to call a foul. It's going to be on Christina Schauer.
And if you're the coach there for Buena Vista, I'm sure you would like to see them take that in for a layup rather than for the pull-up three. Not the highest quality of shot.
Danny Betcher has checked back into the game for the Beavers. And Brianna Soto, number 10, has checked in for the first time. Soto guarding Shreya Smith.
It looks like she's gonna step back into the 2-3.
Nice pass there from Brittany West inside Kira Ward for the easy layup.
Kira Ward's been very good at sealing off her defender to create open space so that she can get easy looks at the rim.
That three-pointer's no good. Rebound by Kira Ward. Now here come the Tritons. Pass inside to Brittany West. Kicks it back out. Here's Smith. Back over to West. Pull-up jumper. No good. Itula ends up with the rebound. Here's Terwilliger. Another pull-up jumper, and that one is good.
I love the ball movement on that possession. Nobody seemed too selfish on that, so each person pass it out just to get a better shot, eventually to get that pull-up jumper right there.
That shot no good for the Beavers. Rebound by Ward. Now here comes Shreya Smith. Over to Terwilliger. Fires for three. No good. Now here come the Beavers. Over to Sporer. Over to Barnes. That shot from Nicole Lane is in and out, no good. Here comes Smith. Over to Terwilliger. Across the court to West, who's able to get the high pass. Here's Itula. Layup is up and in for Tierra Itula. And Buena Vista wants timeout.
That was a good use of the pump fake there by Itula to get her defender up in the air so she could go around and get an easy layup.
And now, suddenly, Iowa Central has an 8-point lead.
Yeah, they've been able to move the ball really well and get some really good looks at the rim, being very unselfish. While Buena Vista, on the other hand, they've been taking some really quick shots. Some of them being maybe some contested threes that they could have worked the ball around a little bit more and maybe get a better shot. I'm sure the coach is talking about this now just to basically get into some more sets, get some more passes going just to throw off the defense a little bit and then get an easier shot.
All right, so after a quick 8-point run for the Tritons, Beavers are going to need something quickly because this seems to be a low-scoring kind of game. You don't want to fall down by double digits.
Yeah, this definitely could get out of hand for them if they let this run go any further.
Big fight for the ball there underneath the Iowa Central basket, won by the Beavers. Looks like Danny Betcher is going to to be fouled. It's going to go to the line. That foul is going to be called on Aaliyah Hull for the Tritons. She just checked in on the last timeout. First free throw is good for Betcher. Makes it 20-13 here with 5:22 remaining in the first half. Shooter's roll there for Betcher. Second free throw is good as well. Shreya Smith over to Terwilliger. Cross to West. Back to Smith. Fires for three. And that is good. Nice little rainbow shot there from Shreya Smith.
That's the best way to get this team out of the 2-3 zone. Hit a couple threes so that they have to force them to guard you.
That layup is up and in by Nicole Lane. And Coach Kruger wants timeout, and he is not happy.
That is fair. They have been laying up some easy buckets coming into these last couple stretch.
Iowa Central leads 23-16, just under 5 minutes remaining. So after they had that run, and Buena Vista was able to get a bucket to kind of get an answer a little bit, but they still need to put something together to keep this game close.
They haven't put something back together offensively. Now it's just about for them getting stops. I'm sure coach is talking to them right now. Just they need to buckle down, get some stops, get some rebounds, and then push the ball. Smith so far in this game has been really good about pushing the ball early in the shot clock so they can get into their sets.
Here's Hull inside. Pull-up jumper is good. It was nicely done there from Aaliyah Hull.
She definitely had that shooter's roll off the back of the rim go in.
We're going to call a charge there. It's going to be on Christina Schauer. It was a nice job. I believe it was Smith.
Yeah,
the charge there.
Yeah, I love how she saw the play coming from a mile away, and she set herself up beautifully to take that charge. Some people are afraid to go up and sell their bodies out just to take the charge.
Here's Terwilliger. Over to Justice Crooks, who's just checked back in. Inside to Hull. No good. Rebound by the Beavers.
That was a nice, easy look. You got to hit those when you're open in the middle of the lane like that.
Here's Maddie Field. Over to Sporer. 10 on the shot clock for Buena Vista. Three-pointer is no good. That was Nicole Lane on the shot there. Over to Crooks. Looks like they're going to get the and one there for Aaliyah Hull.
She redeemed herself there after the last shot she missed there, and then she ended up getting the and one here.
Foul is on Maddie Field for the Beavers. And Hull completes the three-point play for Iowa Central. And now all of a sudden, it's a 12-point lead.
Yeah, this has been a nice little run they've had so far in the second quarter.
Nice job there from Hull to strip the ball. Here's Crooks inside to Hull. And she draws the foul. Very quick sequence there. Yet Hull is able to just get enough for hand on the ball to where it ended up being loose. Tritons got it and ends up giving her 2 shots at the line. First one is good for Aaliyah Hull. That's 6 points on the night for her.
So far for the year, Aaliyah Hull's been shooting 42.9% from the free throw line.
2 for 2 is going to improve that percentage just a little bit. Now it's 30-16 in favor of Iowa Central.
And this quickly became a very big lead, as we were just talking in the beginning of at the end of the first quarter, and it was only an 8-point lead.
Looks like they're going to call a 3-second call for Tritons. It's going to be a turnover. And Justice Crooks is probably like, really? I am wide open in the corner.
Yeah, there's always those moments you just ball handler is not looking up, or they just can't see you, and then they just miss the open target.
Nice pass inside to Barnes. Layup is no good. Here comes Crooks. Over to Smith. Terwilliger fires for 3. No good. Rebound by West. Over to Crooks. Back to Smith. And they'll reset. Here's Terwilliger. Driving inside. Layup was no good. I think she might have been looking for a foul call there, but didn't get one.
Yeah, she definitely got some contact on that last layup, but I think they're just going to call it incidental.
Under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. That's not what Buena Vista needs when they're down by 12.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication right there.
Kira Ward has checked back into the game for Tritons, as well as Thierry Tula. Aaliyah Hull and Brittany West will check out. Sierra Smith with the pump fake there, passes it to Ward. Layup no good.
And the refs have really been letting them play very physical so far throughout this game. Contact on both sides, and they just kind of been letting it go.
I was waiting for a whistle there.
Yeah, so it looks like they're just going to let them play through it. Just play through some of those hits.
Shot by Terwilliger, no good. Gets her own rebound. Second shot, no good. Rebound by Itula. Tritons are getting a ton of offensive rebounds.
They've been working hard on the glass so far throughout this game. This has really benefited them, as they've been having a lot of second chance looks.
Sierra Smith driving inside. Over to Itula. And they're going to call that a kick ball. So Iowa Central will inbound. They have 15 seconds on the shot clock. And Brittany West will check into the game, replacing Terwilliger. Smith. Over to Tula, fires for 3, no good. Rebound. It was eventually caught by Ward. And they're going to call a foul. Tritons are going to shoot free throws. That ball was loose for a very long time.
Yeah, and those are the 50-50 balls you want to see as a coach get. As a coach, you want to see those balls getting got by your team.
That foul is on Maddie Field. That's her second. One more coming for Kira Ward.
Kira Ward's been shooting 63.6% so far from the free throw line this year.
Second free throw is good. Makes it 31-18. So we have 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. Buena Vista needing to get some points on the board before the end of the half here.
Yeah, it's going to be key for them just to bring this down to possibly a 10-point game so that they can make a run in the second half.
That layup is no good. Nice pass. Look at this unselfish basketball here from the Tritons. Leads to a foul call.
Name of the game today has been the extra pass. So they've just been able to swing the ball effectively, getting a lot more open shots for people.
That foul is on Nicole Lane. That's her third. And Kira Ward will get 2 more free throws. First one is good for Kira Ward. Brianna Soto will check back into the game for the Beavers, replacing Nicole Lane after a 3rd foul. Second free throw is good for Kira Ward. Gives Iowa Central a 15-point lead with 20 seconds remaining. Beavers can hold for the last shot if they choose. Ten seconds left. Driving inside. And they're going to draw the foul. Foul is on Itula. That's her first. Danny Betcher will come to the line here to shoot 2.
You would like to see Buena Vista take that shot a little later in the game clock, maybe 2 or 1 second left, so it doesn't give the Tritons another extra chance. Now with 6 seconds left on the shot clock, you still have time to get another shot off.
Shreya Smith and Avery Terwilliger have checked back into the game. For the Tritons, West and Terwilliger are waiting on the other end of the floor. Got to go for the Tritons.
2 seconds, 1 second.
Sierra Smith, pull-up jumper no good. That's going to be the end of the first half. Iowa Central leads 33-19 over the Buena Vista Beavers. We'll be back for the second half here on the Triton Nation Network. Welcome back to Hodges Fieldhouse. Just about ready to start the second half of play here between the Tritons and the Beavers. Here's Justice Crooks. Over to West. Over to Itula. Back to Crooks. Over to Shariah Smith. Inside to Itula. Layup is up and in for Thierry Itula.
Smith just threaded the needle right there to get that pass to Itula over Buena Vista's defender.
Nice pass inside for the easy layup. That was Nicole Lane, the bucket there for Buena Vista. Brittany West is just left all alone. Three-pointer's no good. Rebound by the Tritons.
And it looks like they're going to call it 3 seconds right there. Interesting, because it didn't look like anybody was in the lane right there.
Yeah, Coach Kruger was about as confused as we are from up here.
Yeah, it took a really long time for everybody to realize that, oh, it's a 3 seconds.
Now the Beavers turn it over. So now the Tritons will get another opportunity here. Here's Crooks. Inside to Itula. Layup no good. Rebound by Itula. Looks like they're going to call a foul on the Beavers.
Itula's been doing a very good job, not only in the first half, but right now. She's been running the baseline really well, getting herself open for some easy looks.
Fresh shot clock here for Tritons. Inside to Itula. Layup up and in.
No example right there. She's been moving around without the ball so that she can get herself open so that her teammates can find her.
That's 10 points tonight for Thierry Itula. Now the Tritons are up by 16 over the Beavers.
It's been a pretty balanced scoring attack so far from the Tritons, as nobody's really leading so far in the scoring category. Itula at 10, but outside of that, everybody's 7, 2, 3, 2, 5. It's been a very balanced effort so far.
All right, Buena Vista calls a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back here on the Triton Nation Network. Welcome back to Hodges Fieldhouse. Beavers are going to inbound here, have a chance to cut into their 16-point deficit here against the Tritons. Here's Sporer. Gets it to Barnes. Looks like they're going to call a foul on Justice Crooks. Correction, that foul call is on Kira Ward, not on Justice Crooks. That's Ward's first foul of the game. Here's Sporer. Over to Barnes. Inside to Betcher. Tritons force a turnover. Here comes Crooks. Over to Shariah Smith. Back to Crooks. Layup is up and in.
They've been making a concerted effort so far this game to make the extra pass, which has helped them out in some cases so far in this game, but they have overpassed just a little bit sometimes, so it didn't work out in their favor this time.
Look at Shariah Smith with the defense there.
Yeah, she ended up forcing the defender to pick up the ball right there. Ended up getting a 5-second call. Great defense from her right there, just to force a turnover.
Smith over to West. Over to Crooks. Inside to Itula. Back to Crooks. 10 on the shot clock. Crooks wide open for three. No good. Rebound by the Beavers. Nice kick out pass to Barnes. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound by the Beavers. Layup no good. And that will fall. And the foul. Beavers did a good job there getting a second and a third chance leading to the and one.
Yeah, they haven't been doing much of that this game, as they've been struggling getting offensive rebounds so far. That one being a rare situation.
Aaliyah Hull and Avery Terwilliger have checked into the game for the Tritons. So free throw is good for Christina Schauer. Makes it a 15-point game. Here's Smith. No look pass to Crooks. Driving inside. Pull-up jumper is good for Justice Crooks.
She's got her defender right off her feet right there with that pump fake. Actually, she shot the last three. Got a nice little pull-up right there.
Going to call a travel. It's going to be another turnover for the Beavers.
Smith's been really active on the defensive end, causing much trouble for the ball handlers so far this game, forcing multiple turnovers, which is helping in the Tritons' favor.
Here's Terwilliger. Across the court pass to Crooks. Thought about the three. Instead passes it to Ward. Layup no good. Rebound by Ward. And that one is in.
That's sheer effort right there to get that offensive rebound and put it back in.
All right, Coach Kruger wants a timeout. Currently 43-24 here with 5:50 remaining here in the third quarter. It's a 19-point lead. And Beavers find themselves in a pretty big hole now, so that they got to come up with something quick if they want to have a chance to get back in this game.
Biggest thing for them is not so much offensively they need to come up with something. They need to come up with something defensively. They need to come up with some stops. Because so far, Iowa Central's been able to run whatever they want and be able to get easy looks or second chance points, which if you're the Beavers, that's just a matter of effort right there. You just need to work harder to get offensive rebounds, box out, find an open target right there.
Here's Barnes for the Beavers. Over to Sporer. Inside the lane. Lane drives and gets the layup. Nice job by Nicole Lane finding a way to get the easy layup.
One thing they have been doing pretty well so far this game is the use of the pick and roll. Find the roll person very easily.
Long two by Hull is no good. Rebound by Shariah Smith. Here's Smith inside. That pass got away from Kira Ward. It's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, that's the second time this game Smith has gotten into the lane and then threatened the needle, but her recipient of the pass just isn't ready for the pass.
Sierra Smith Jessica Jackson have both checked into the game for the Tritons. Five minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Iowa Central up by 17 over the Beavers. Kira Ward is able to wrestle that ball away from Buena Vista player. Now the Tritons will reset, looking to possibly make this a 20-point lead. Instead, they'll turn it over, but they will get it right back, as that was a bad pass there.
Yeah, just a bad sequence of events right there in a row.
West over to Crooks, over to Jackson, cross to West. Thought about the three. Instead, we'll do a pull-up jumper, and that is good for Brittany West.
Tries have been making some very good decisions today. Not forcing the three so far, but they've been taking a lot of pump fakes and driving into the lane, get some easy pull-ups.
That three-pointer is good for Kiara Sporer. Beavers were in pretty desperate need of something on the offensive end. They got it on that possession.
Oh, definitely. That might spark something for them coming throughout the rest of this game.
Three-pointer by West is no good. Rebound by the Beavers. Here's Christina Schauer. Over to Lang. Layup is up and in. Nicole Lane. I thought that was going to roll out there for a quick second.
Yeah, it had an interesting roll on it, so it just ended up rolling in her favor.
Justice Crooks for three. That's no good. Rebound by Lang.
Tries to settle for these last couple of possessions, taking some threes from deep threes. So
there's a nice block there from Brittany West. Now here's Crooks. Under three remaining here in the third quarter. It's Brittany West as a pull-up jumper. That's no good. Rebound by the Beavers. Beavers down by 14. Got to get something going rather quickly here.
Yeah, they have gotten a couple of quick baskets so far to cut down on this lead. It's just going to be key for them, especially coming towards the end of this third quarter, to cut this lead down possibly 10, 11, so that they can make a fourth-quarter run.
They're going to call a foul there on Kira Ward. That's her third. She'll check out along with Crooks and Sierra Smith. Shariah Smith, Avery Terwilliger. Both check back in for the Tritons. Maddie Field has checked in for the Beavers. Here's Schauer. Over to Field. Fires for three. That's way off. That'll be Iowa Central ball.
You make some, you miss some. Some of those are just not going to go your way.
Terwilliger over to West. Over to Jackson. Going to have a kick ball on the Beavers. Hull had a nice spot there inside.
Yeah, they've been making good use of the short quarter right there, so that they can open up the middle of the lane.
Inbounds to Hull. Pull-up jumper is good for Aaliyah Hull. That's 9 points for her. Iowa Central takes a 47-31 lead over the Beavers. Just under 2 minutes remaining here in the third. Wild shot there. It's going to be recovered by West. Hands it off to Smith, and here come the Tritons. That shot no good. Rebound by the Beavers.
I think she could have possibly found a better shot in that situation. She kind of pulled up for that floater a little too prematurely.
Got a foul call here on Brittany West. It's going to give the Beavers a fresh shot clock. Soto driving inside. Pull-up jumper is good for Brianna Soto. Smith over to West. Lawn two-pointer is in for Brittany West.
I just have one. I love the shot. I just had one problem with it. Her foot was on the line.
Oh, she stepped into that shot. Quite a bit of confidence there. Take any shot you can get in this kind of game.
Exactly. You can't worry about it too much when you're up big.
Under a minute remaining here in the third. Here's Terwilliger for the Tritons. Over to Smith, over to West. Back to Smith, drives inside, kicks out to Terwilliger. Over to Hull, over to Jackson. Shot is good for Jessica Jackson. Good ball movement there on that possession.
Yeah, definitely making more extra passes, 5-6 passes in that possession. Ended up opening up space in defense for an easy shot.
Less than 10 seconds remaining here for the Beavers. Three-pointer is short. It's going to be Triton ball. They're going to have 1 second remaining here in the third quarter to try and do something here if they would like.
It's going to be interesting to see if they actually try to attempt a shot here or they just kind of eat the clock.
Here's West. Fires from half court. That caught backboard. That wasn't too far off.
Yeah, I was surprised Buena Vista didn't go up and try to contest that.
Yeah, especially Brittany West, of all people, to leave completely open.
Of all people.
That's going to be the end of the third quarter here at Hodges Fieldhouse. Iowa Central leads 51-33 of the fourth quarter coming up here on the Triton Nation Network. Fourth quarter underway here at Hodges Fieldhouse. Buena Vista facing a 18-point deficit. Gonna need something special to get back into this game.
Yeah, a miracle run or something like that. But as it looks right now, that doesn't seem to be happening.
Shot looked to be tipped a little bit by Hull. Here come the Tritons. Here's Itula, who's checked back into the game. Over to Smith. Terwilliger. Brittany West wide open in the corner. Three-pointer is short. Rebound by Itula. Back out to West. Over to Smith. And a fresh shot clock for the Tritons. Here's Itula. Driving inside. Pass it to Hull. Pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound by Itula. Another offensive rebound.
Itula's been working hard on the glass to get some open looks and create extra possessions for her team.
Here's Terwilliger. Over to Smith. Back to Tula. Back to Terwilliger. Fires for three. And that is good for Avery Terwilliger. Here's Soto for the Beavers. Barnes driving inside. Passed it to Field, who passed it to Soto. Fires for three. No good. Rebound by Field.
Yeah, she tried to respond right back there with the three of her own, but that one just went wide to the left.
Sporer for three. That's no good. Rebound by Itula. Iowa Central now has a 21-point lead here over the Beavers. Shreya Smith thinking about doing some fancy footwork there on Soto. West over to Smith. Thought about the three. Nice pass to Hull for the easy layup.
And that's where she's best suited, Smith, that she's been able to drive and penetrate and then able to kick to open teammates, basically just sitting right under the rim for easy layups.
That's 11 points tonight for Leah Hull. Here's Soto being guarded by West. Inside to Lane. Layup is up and no good. Rebound by Itula. Again, another nice pass to Hull, just wasn't able to connect on that one. And I don't think Barnes was thinking the pass was going to be coming her way at all. She didn't even turn around.
Yeah, she had her head down, just running back down to the other side of the court. Ball ended up just flying past her. Looks like Buena Vista is going to call a timeout. They're going to need to sort things out.
Yeah, 30-second timeout here for Buena Vista. 56-33 with 7 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Again, Iowa Central's done a good job. It's anytime that Buena Vista had a little hint of crawling back into this game, they slammed that door shut.
Oh, definitely. They've been able to keep under defensive pressure all game, force some turnovers, get out on the break, get some easy buckets, and basically just ruin the spirits of Buena Vista. And you can just kind of see it in their demeanor and their body attitude and their body language that they're not quite into this game as they were before. Just not the same spirits.
Right, Toby Birch has checked into the game for the first time for the Beavers. She's number 11. Here's Terwilliger. Pass it out to West. Over to Sierra Smith. Terwilliger for three. No good. Rebound by the Beavers. Here's Soto. Over to Birch. To Lane. To Shower. Fires for three. No good. Rebound by Brittany West. Here's Terwilliger. Inside to Hull. Pull-up jumper. No good. Terwilliger gets the rebound. Inside to Itula. Layup no good.
I don't think that was the best possession there for them, as they could have found better shots.
Three-pointer. No good. Rebound by Sierra Smith. Over to Terwilliger, to West. Layup no good, but going to draw the foul. Brittany West will head to the line to shoot two. That foul is on Toby Birch. That's her first. First free throw is good for Brittany West. Justice Crooks and Jessica Jackson have both checked back into the game for the Tritons. Second free throw is good for Brittany West. Gives them a 25-point lead. Here with just under 6 minutes remaining. Kira Ward checks in and replaces Brittany West. Kira Ward gets the deflected pass, ends up in Crook's hands, over to Jackson, driving inside, layup no good, rebound by the Beavers. Here comes Spohr, driving inside, passes to Shower, shot is no good. Now here comes Crooks.
Smart decision right there to bring that one back out so they can run a set.
Run some clock as well.
Oh, definitely.
Here's Terwilliger across the court to Sierra Smith. Over to Crooks, back to Smith. Long jumper, no good. Under 5 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Inside to Lane. A little bit of a wild shot there, no good. Rebound by the Beavers. Shot clock did not reset. They're at 13 seconds. Three-pointer is no good. That was Lane. Rebound by Terwilliger, and here come the Tritons once again. Across the court pass to Crooks, drives inside, gives it up to Terwilliger, fires for 3, and that is good for Avery Terwilliger.
Terwilliger's been hot from 3 this game, and she's hit her third three-pointer so far.
Yeah, I don't think leaving her all by herself, no one within 10 feet of her in the corner is probably the best idea.
Probably not.
Here's Birch. 10 on the shot clock for the Beavers. Here's Lane over to Shower. Pull-up jumper is no good. Rebound by the Beavers. Shot no good. And after the fight for the loose ball, Tritons end up with it. Good job by Terwilliger getting that out of the corner.
Yeah, as a player, you just hate when that happens. It seems like you have nowhere to go with the ball.
All right, Coach Kruger wants a timeout. You have 3:22 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Iowa Central up 61-33. We'll be right back here on the Triton Nation Network. Pass over to Sierra Smith. Start this play for the Tritons. Jasenia Mosley has checked into the game for the Tritons. She's number 42. Three-pointer for Crooks is good. It's Justice Crooks. It's now 64-33 in favor of Iowa Central as we hit 3 minutes remaining.
Yeah, as we come down the winding stretches of this game, as we come through these last couple minutes, it looks like they're just gonna run these last couple minutes out.
Nice pass there from Lane over to Soto. Misses the three-pointer. Beavers will reset. That shot is blocked. Might have been both Hull and Jackson there.
Yeah, tag team effort right there to send that shot away.
That shot is no good for Jackson. Here's Soto for the Beavers. Birch fires for 3, no good. Rebound by Jackson.
The Tritons are going to slow it up here so that they can just milk out the clock here so that they can get a good possession.
Pull-up jumper from Crooks. In and out, no good. Rebound by Hull. 2 minutes remaining. Smith to Crooks for 3. No good. Rebound by Birch. Now here comes Sporer. Birch thought about the 3. Instead passed it to Lane. A little bit of pull-up jumper there. That just bounced in and out of the rim off the backboard and eventually ended up going in.
That seemed to hit every part of the rim and backboard.
I was about to say in and out, no good, and then it went back in.
Yeah.
Here's Crooks. Over to Smith. Back to Crooks. Over to Hull, pull-up jumper. It's a little bit of a shooter's roll. That's 13 points for Leah Hull.
She's been having a good game so far, finding herself open in the middle of the lane, getting some easy jumpers.
Under a minute remaining here at Hodges Fieldhouse. It's going to be another dominating win for Iowa Central.
And they've been really good so far at home, not really giving up much of anything.
It's been a good home stretch for them. They have 2 more games coming up this weekend with the Great Western Shootout. Hope to keep this momentum going.
Yeah, that'll definitely be the case, as they've been really hot as of late. They've been playing really good. They've been playing really hard on defense, forcing a lot of turnovers. They've been able to run the break most of these games and pad on their lead and end up making these games 20-point blowouts.
They're going to call a foul on Nicole Lang. That's her 4th. Shot clock is turned off. That pass gets by a hole, but Smith is able to recover. Looks like the Tritons are going to let the clock run out here.
And as they run out the clock here, was there anything key you just saw throughout the game that was just like the big momentum shifter throughout the game?
Well, it was tied after the first quarter, and last 3 quarters they outscored them by 31. I mean, they came out in the second quarter, they were fired up, and they did everything they needed to do once they had that lead to not give it up. And that ended up giving them a big win here over Buena Vista.
See, I was thinking the same thing. That second quarter, they came out really strong. They ended up padding the lead to 8, and then they came out another run, padded the lead to 16, and it just stacked on from the top of there, leading to this 30-point win.
All right, another big win tonight for the Tritons. Next game for Iowa Central will be on Friday in the Great Western Shootout. We'll have all those games for you here on the Triton Nation Network, as well as the wrestling meet, which will take place right here, Hodges Fieldhouse, on Wednesday night. Until then, I'm Randy Nielsen.
And I'm Rico Holland.
You've been watching the Triton Nation Network. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great night.